fine. I totally didn't sleep in.
Welcome to the Mel just got up and out of bed like 10 minutes ago stream.
I woke up at like 3:05. I was like, oh fuck. Oh, we're doing more Stanley Parable.
We're doing Stanley Parable because there's a lot more endings we don't have. And I'm going to start this whole play session by guiding Mel to my favourite one.
And I don't get bucket.
Just this one run. Besides, there's a few more, but there's still a lot of more evidence we do need to have out of the bucket, but this time round. Just humor me.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Because it's a sequel, don't you know?
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427
if we were playing this game on my birthday, the balloons would make sense.
Of every year. And although others might have considered it soul,
what happy 12th
Stanley
birthday
every moment as the orders came in, as though he had been made.
I don't think this works.
At this job.
Yeah, but they're just being balloons, like.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had
and
this
at least the balloons
this
are blue.
Complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, God.
Okay, so all we have to do for this ending is really
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Because it'll change the ending if we go for this.
I want bucket.
We'll get
Okay.
Okay, all you do is take the wrong door this time. Go right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let me turn down the narrator a little bit because it's hard to hear you talking.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
There you go.
You don't allow them to hide. Hand, no, yeah.
Huh?
We do need to hear it though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
So,
it had really been worth the
we can carry on from here.
Just to spend a few moments here, but eager to get back to business.
And now, this time take the left.
First open door on his left.
Like he's saying.
yeah, I don't know if I ever took the left door.
No, you haven't yet. That's the whole point. So this time around, stop and head for then go for that elevator.
Straight ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
No, bye, bitch.
And now you're locked in, so I don't have to guide you anymore. You can just experience the rest of this ending yourself.
There's no other endings I could take.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go
He doesn't even know.
Here it's left. Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake. No.
Nope.
No,
I knew he was going to do that.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly. Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Straight ahead. Is he gonna open these?
Now, let's see. We went down right,
Ready on
left,
Twitch.
down,
I have more
left,
people on
right.
Twitch than YouTube.
Yep. Okay. Yes.
Sorry.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely
Okay.
this way.
Am I gonna be run over?
There's a car, head to the Mel. Head to the left, Mel. Or right, sorry.
For once, I went the actual direction you said.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
But I've already been here.
Okay. We just have to get back to...
Damn it, it's a spoiler. I've been here before.
It's all rubbish now.
And yet I jinxed it.
Completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay. From the top.
Oh, I don't wanna!
Yeah, and keep playing the game as usual.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
No, a bucket!
Perhaps he had simply missed
There's no bucket on this route.
A bucket! I don't get bucket.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game.
There should only be 2 doors here.
Everything should be...
It is a lot of doors.
Change. Stanley,
can I go through this
did you
one?
Change anything when we were back in that room with all the
I
monitors?
choose this door.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
did you move the story? It's like, what do you mean?
Stanley, let's find the story.
I want to go through this door.
You can't.
Damn it! Why open it at all?
Let's use a door. Go.
Haha!
Yeah, now you're behind the door. You're behind the door anyway.
Go this way. Let's do this way. This feels like some backroom shit.
Wait, no, back at the beginning.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Slow mode's still on, by the way? What? It shouldn't be.
Restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting
Siri
over
bot.
and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Can someone disable that? Or am I the only one who can disable it?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Someone's off.
What does it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
refresh
meeting
your
room. Perhaps
page,
he had
Golden.
missed a memo.
Yeah. See if it just needs a refresh. Siri betcha just like always like automatically do it when I start.
Oh.
Only.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Okay, I had to refresh.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I mean, there's just there's things. There's so many things everywhere.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it
This is infinite.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Do a lot of clever little stuff with this.
You cannot decide.
Open.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
I knew you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
Oh
So,
my God.
good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people do fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I think it's Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of
I
the
will still
Stanley
get
Parable
lost.
Adventure line. Just
Follow the adventure line.
How simple is that?
Star, would you trust me to just follow a line to where I'm supposed to go? My ADHD wants me to go through this door. But I know you'll be mad if I try.
Follow the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
This isn't how it normally goes.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on.
That sounds like a lot of stuff I would say.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize.
I mean, you are the narrator, aren't you?
With all that. You know what? I think what we need
right now is the best musical track in the entire game.
So who made these lines? Was it Sonic?
Yeah. That's the best musical track in this entire game.
Let me guess, this music track is just called Following the Line or something?
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
The fuck?
Da, 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 da.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
For
Make
what?
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
There you go.
It tasted like a fern.
it's like inspecting that orb clip. Remember?
We're back at the office.
Oh.
No. Line. You
I'm
do know
just
we're looking for the
expecting it.
Stanley Parable, right? The story. Is any of this ringing a bell?
Did I go this way?
Hey, you can go from places you don't normally get to go into now, thanks to the line.
Yay!
Oh.
Oh, no.
Damn it!
Not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
So I feel like he's going through early dementia.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget.
I'm
your
sorry I
attention.
offended
It's
you.
everything for us. We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
That's what I've been doing this whole time.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start?
I love the fact that
wondering
any time they
about,
mention the line in
how
any
about
way.
this direction.
Yeah. I love the fact that any time they mention the line in any capacity in the subtitles, it always has the
Yes,
trademark after
this
it.
is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story
Hey,
to be?
circles.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Are you sure though? You seem very
no,
indecisive.
Not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line
Broke
from
through the
having any
ceiling.
role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Like, don't acknowledge it, trademark. Again, just
How's
every
it going?
time.
It's good.
I love this one.
We are thinking that I'm probably gonna be doing Alan Wake on my birthday if we finish Stanley quickly.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact,
This
I believe
reminds
I need
me
a
of the
minute to
hole.
think
I want to stay
Just
here
walk
in the hole.
circles for a minute. Okay. So
Yeah!
there's
Fuck
a door
yeah!
to lead somewhere,
Circles!
Which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Victory for logic.
Come, Stanley, our destiny.
You could have just said because right is right. Oh.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And
I guess we'll...
stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that
I
made
guess
this
he
schedule?
stopped the ending.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Probably not.
So, okay.
There's just a singular chair in here.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Can I sit on the chair?
The destination or the
We'll
journey.
relax here for a while.
They're
We'll be
always
here for a
saying
while.
that life is about
Can I
the journey
chuck the
and
chair
not
at the screen?
destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
The narrator has got...
And that's the
Guys.
ending.
I love how it says the narrator's gone after a long time Stanley dies.
Yeah, that is the full ending. You're good there.
All of this
You have to do whatever you want.
At the
What could
narrator.
it mean? Stanley
I'm
decided
taking
to go to the
bucket.
meeting room. Perhaps he had
Go do a few
simply
bucket
missed a memo.
endings.
Stanley
Bucket!
lifted the bucket into his
I want
arms,
bucket.
and a wave of comfort rushed
Well, what should
through
we
him.
do with the bucket this time round?
Where's the closet?
Stanley clutched
The right way
bucket
first.
tightly to
The
his
left
chest
third door.
and
If
emptied
you want
the
the,
door
if you
in
want
his
the
hand.
room closet.
Where the fuck is the closet?
Right through this room.
How we can find them.
You'll still find the rest of the Stanley Reigns.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can
No.
feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Fuck you, my
I can
bucket.
really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right
My
now. But you have
bucket.
to be strong. This is your bucket. This is
My
your
fucking
companion
bucket.
and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over.
Ah, fuck,
Getting
Chaz.
into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same
Shut
sort
up,
of
gal.
kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the
Going to
broom
fight
closet
Rock
off
Monkey
for
on
its
your
demeaning
birthday?
comments.
No!
Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them.
I don't want to
point
go
by point.
through the birthday
Share your
trauma
journey
again.
entries detailing the rich
I was
emotional
sick
depth
that
of
day.
your feelings for the bucket, as
Huh?
they have changed
We
and
had so much fun
evolved
that
over
day.
the years.
I
Let him
was
have it.
sick.
You're worse when the monkey crushed you.
Coming to a
I'm
stop,
gonna go
Stanley
down.
and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
So what ending do you get if you do take the bucket down? Ooh, the Stanley.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Fuck yeah.
You know, there really must be a snappier
Sorry, I
name
got a bit
for
ahead of
these
myself
things.
there.
What about
What?
mini stands? Stanley figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another
Stanlerine.
Stanlerine under your belt. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
So far,
He
this
looked
does
down
seem...
at the bucket in his
Oh,
arms.
there it is.
Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley
It doesn't
thought.
have eyes.
Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly
I lost
wrong.
my bucket.
Surely no good
No!
in this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations
Not your
Stanley
bucket,
might
Mel. It's
experience
an imposter.
without the psychologically
My
grounding
bucket!
presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed
damn
that the
it!
dreams were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious.
I couldn't go floating with my
I've
bucket.
gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly
Damn,
be?
I'm
He rushed
crazy.
forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his.
What the
None
fuck?
of them were his special
No,
bucket.
the anomaly is the bucket you're looking for.
Find me.
He had to find the bucket.
Star, it's
He
the
had to return to
flamingos.
his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
What the fuck does that mean?
Incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
No, my bucket!
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this
You
particular
bitch!
day,
You
her work
took
was
my bucket!
interrupted by the
That
body
was
of a
her
man
bucket.
who had stumbled through town,
My bucket!
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Bitch
Right
took
away,
my
she knew
bucket.
what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion
time
and
is
it's all just a
broken?
video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought.
Oh no,
And she hugged
the
her
reason
own
why
bucket
I'm
and
dreaming
looked
about a
at her.
job is because I
Of course,
forgot
she
my
had no
bucket when
time
I
for
left the
this.
house.
There were a myriad of confusing problems.
I went
she would
crazy
soon
because
have
I
to
forgot
confront
my
at work,
bucket.
For which
You
her
don't have a bucket.
would provide absolute
required.
guidance and total clarity
Fuck.
on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
She's so much happier now that she has a bucket.
Everyone's happy because they have their buckets.
I need
All of his
buckets.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Like,
go to
every
the
single
meeting
ending
room.
is different
The
when you have the
confusion
bucket.
and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
My bucket.
Where should we take the
Stanley
bucket this time
clutched the
round?
bucket tightly to his chest
I'll go
and
this way.
entered the door. This was not the correct
Okay.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket
I have
calling
no
to him,
idea what I'm
telling him
doing,
that
but-
the employee lounge
Just
was
do whatever you
simply
want
the
now.
place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Nah.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I think I got the one where I fell off with the bucket.
Yeah, you did.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now
wanna go
ride the
that
lift
way.
all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question
I'm
why
not
or
doing
how
that.
this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
The bucket
But
calls
Stanley
me a
chose not to
dumbass.
think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Well, I'm not following what the bucket said. I'm going this way, motherfucker. 'Cause I got bucket.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley,
fuck
how
you.
could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless...
I
what
want
if
the
problem
bucket.
is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior.
Oh,
up to this
it's
point,
gonna be
which,
this.
If that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and
We
isn't
wear the bucket
a
like a helmet. That would be nice. Jesus! Fucking hell. Now I'm gonna learn about buckets.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
God.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Good job.
The handle is up. It's a fake.
Item 2.
Fuck.
Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Well, wouldn't that make it a bucket?
It's only 3D printed, but it's not a real bucket.
3D prints aren't real.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
This
That
is
is
a
a bucket.
bucket.
Should have known that. It's obvious.
I'm gonna say no to everything.
Item 4. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest,
Buckets
I just
hold
sort of put this one in
things,
here
so-
as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay.
What if I make him look like an idiot?
Is this a bucket?
Bucket.
Correct. This
Oh.
is a bucket.
Okay.
Good job. I gotta be able to tell the difference between those two. That's a difficult one.
The tractor's a bucket.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Nah.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I don't have a button for both.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that
The
nothing
world
is
is in a
bucket
giant
when we
bucket.
both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid
You
a bucket
barely
is threatening
exist.
to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
No!
Okay, here we go.
My bucket! Don't you fucking dare! No!
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god. I
Oh
had
no.
idea.
It's the coconut of
Except me.
TF2.
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here.
It's
You're not
like
a
the
bucket either.
coconut.
Oh, this is wonderful news.
He
We're not
deleted the
buckets.
buckets and now the game
Yes,
doesn't
I
work.
actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? and we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right,
Just
here
break
we go.
someone.
I like how he just accepts the fact that everything's a bucket.
He's just glad that he's not a bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again...
Give back my bucket, waifu. What the fuck?
Where should the bucket, you and the bucket go today?
The bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I guess we'll go see the boss.
So many different adventures that
haven't
you
done
and
that.
the bucket can have.
I'm gonna go see the boss and throw a bucket at him.
Still looking for more of those Marines.
I think I have like 3 more to find.
Yeah, let's remember there's no reward at all for finding all of them.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss.
Only the intrinsic joy of finding them all.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
Forget
discover
what
not
the
an
code was.
indication of any
2845.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotion, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes!
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Well, he's definitely the more intelligent out of the pair of them.
So what will happen if I go
Okay,
go
I'm
up
going
and
back to the name of
downstairs?
these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me
I have
sit on
no
it.
clue.
I'm sure it will come to me.
Would you prefer Stanlerines or Figlies?
I have no fucking clue, but I'm gonna go up and down the elevator.
With the bucket.
Yeah.
Up and down with the bucket.
I like pissing off the narrator.
I mean, not just the
The elevator
narrator.
raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
No, it's not fine. Let me go back.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. Bucket said nothing.
What's so intriguing about 3?
I don't know. It's bigger than 2.
Do I actually have to go back and press 3?
I don't think you have. Maybe you have to check. Maybe these have to check, yeah. Because the elevator won't work until you do.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over. Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
Fuck you,
Once Stanley
bucket.
had had
3.
enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
I've really had to.
He isn't feeling it just as much as you are.
So I'm gonna annoy the narrator and the bucket.
It had missed him. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly. A hint of regret nagged in the back of Stanley's mind. Should he demonstrate the number No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
What's my obsession with 3?
Considering you, Belle, it isn't like the weirdest thing you've ever done.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time,
Beautiful.
He looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
How
Anything
beautiful.
to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
I'm just gonna go back up.
Stanley and the bucket were
We
so close,
convinced the
always
bucket.
been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
You need to convince that bucket.
3 is good.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over.
Oh.
He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others.
If someone actually did this, they would be put in a straitjacket, like, right away.
And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
I mean, I don't know, Mel. I don't know. I'll be bad these days.
Advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined.
Can we become the
single
bucket?
measure
I
further.
don't know.
When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
Free.
This was it.
Why
One
weren't these
last
changed?
chance to win the bucket
Well, that's your
over.
employee number.
One opportunity to share
Yeah,
a
but
true
Bill could have
connection
just
with a
changed
loved
it.
one. There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was
The only
unloved,
thing. 3.
uninteresting. He was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so
God
it began
damn it.
that slowly, over many years,
The
two of them
elevator
grew more and
buttons
more
are in the
distant.
back.
They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference.
I just
There
like
would be
walk
no
off.
more games, no more long
Damn it.
conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
I gotta just like jump
And
off into
Stanley,
the abyss.
having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship,
I wanna go
was
into the
cast back
abyss.
into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Anyway, back to Bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Also,
to
if you
the
enjoy
meeting.
endings, we
Perhaps
have them
he
that don't
finally
require the
picked up
bucket.
and smiled. He'd
Yeah,
never
but
be
bucket.
alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Can I go back to my room with the bucket? Damn
No,
it!
certainly not. I can give you one more ending, but you're gonna have to be kind of good and technical with it.
What?
Head all the way up to the boss's office.
Okay. Do I
But
go
if
in
your
the
reactions
elevator?
are if
Stanley
no, you
pushed
don't
the
need to go as far as the
bucket
elevator.
into his chest.
Your reactions are gonna have to be kind of quick on this, Mel.
Left.
Oh, fuck.
So. Okay, go upstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, stop here. Right.
Okay.
What you're going to do is, you see the big doors of the boss's office. You're going to walk through them, and literally just as you cross the threshold, the door starts closing. You need to back up so the door closes in front of you.
Stepping into the manager's office, Stanley was once
I didn't realize.
to discover not an indication
I was trying to tell you.
of human life.
Oh well, we'll have to do another ending then.
The weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the
8,
bucket.
4, 5.
Even now,
Fuck.
in his darkest of
Wait,
hours,
4, 5.
did the bucket's
I
warmth and
pressed
guiding
4.
light pierce the dark cloud.
Well, you apparently didn't.
Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
I didn't know what was exactly the
This is certainly a
threshold of the
logical
door.
explanation.
No, you have to keep going back and forth, just try and trick it out, basically. It's definitely one of the harder ones to get. Because it takes a little trickiness.
And it's gonna take so long.
Well, we can just try a different ending now. Different book ending.
Can I get a
Stanley and the
sprint?
bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
No,
Facility.
I'm gonna escape with
Although
bucket.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Okay.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I ain't
At
going
this
back.
point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Hey!
No point in the return on this one.
Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck is this and why do I have anxiety?
And Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise. Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to get crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Shit. Aha!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Wait,
as
who?
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
What? No, I still have the bucket! Okay.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above
Did they take
the
away my
rest.
bucket?
It was a glorious
Damn it.
bucket to behold.
Wait. What the fuck does this all say?
We're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full, enriched, and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here for with you out into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourselves and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness?
Turns out the bucket is like just a killer or some shit.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to
That's a
take
lot
a
of
bucket like
buckets.
this and to claim it for his own? Can you
Yumi!
see the hubris
Give me the
that
fucking
blinded him?
bucket!
Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will
An
ever
old
be in
bucket.
his short life?
Replica of the Inferno bucket? Billions died. Well, fuck! The bucket is a murderer.
That's just a different bucket, though.
Yeah, but the bucket's a murderer.
That's a different bucket, though.
Yeah, but the bucket is a murderer.
Back into ancient times when buckets were worshipped.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Made a bucket. My bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't
What the fuck?
reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from
So,
their
I'm gonna die with the bucket?
If only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Jesus.
That is a very different ending if you don't have the bucket. Trying to have a big ending and trying to have a good big ending for you. This time we needed not
to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well.
We haven't got all the non-bucket endings.
Support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude
so
was
go the wrong way.
to him.
Yay.
Going the wrong way as possible.
Don't listen to the narrator.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the.
This one's probably one of the most obscure choices, and you're going to be like, what? Why is that even an option? How is that an option when I tell you what you need to do?
What was it but eager to
Okay, what do I do?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do I go
All the
straight?
way. Yeah, go straight. Ignore him entirely.
Stanley was so bad at following
Get on the elevator and ride it all the way to the other
wasn't
side.
5 years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I
Hello.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
I don't
but
have
you
the bucket.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
So what, do I just stand here?
Your chance
No,
to
keep going.
redeem yourself, to put your
Into the room with
work
the room with the
aside,
phone.
to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Over here?
Okay, go in. Yep, into the room because there's the phone, right? And you pick it. Well, yeah, in this case, don't pick up the phone.
That's her, Stanley.
Go
You
around
need
the
to be
back of the
one to
phone
do this,
and pull the
to
plug
reach
out of the
to
wall.
her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
It's annoying.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in.
We played that ending, we know
white,
that's not what happens.
credits.
Yeah.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Yeah.
Or did you not grasp the severity
I've done that
of the
my whole
situation?
life.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person
Mel's
to
not real.
finish their thought, then provide
shit.
an excuse why you cannot
I don't
continue
exist.
talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Wait, what the fuck?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is
Wait,
the
what
best
the fuck?
part
Why
to
is there a
healthy
gator?
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
What
You
the
may have
fuck?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a
Does
choice
this
you
just
made
say
just
stop?
a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do
It
would have
just
been.
says
This
stop.
way, please.
Okay. Oh, now it has a railing, so I can't fall off.
Choices are meaningful. We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
No!
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
But I want to die.
No sense at all. We just
Jesus
get you
Christ.
home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
You weren't expecting me to
This
say
place
that.
is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Can I? What? Come on! I want to jump off. Tell me I can't. Tell me I can't.
Well, this is not part of the ending.
Damn it! Why? Why can't it be part of the ending?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I don't wanna.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If I go to the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Oh.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I don't want to break it. Damn it, I want to break it.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you...
Yay!
My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
You destroyed everything he makes of
Lose that
Mel.
knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its
It's funny.
impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I
No.
have to.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, I think I'm dead. Oh my god. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this now.
Here in this pile of rubbish with you who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You
Yeah.
just had to see? Didn't I
Yeah.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Is he gonna force me to go the right way?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if I go the wrong way again?
I'm not stopping this. I'm just gonna let it happen.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
Oh, am I gonna be in a loop now? Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna try this way again. Damn it, so he just...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Was I not supposed to go that far without the text happening?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
I broke
first.
the game.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
We already did that already.
But I did it again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why do I always break games?
Every time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Oh. I guess not.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Oh.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No. I don't think I will.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Did people think they were going to hear the voice of Stanley going through this?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
No.
Please. I need you to make a choice.
He removed the player from him, hoping that it would make it better, but
Are you listening
it does.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
I'm not okay.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this?
No, I'm dead.
There?
My character is clearly dead inside.
It's okay, I can wait.
There's no player. Well, he can't move without a player.
To make sure your choice is correct.
Yeah, so he's dead inside.
That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy. What did Leroy do?
To decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Well, I'm gonna be sitting there forever.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I love the fact they do this occasionally where they just shake up how the office looks. Just to kind of shake you up a little bit.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna try to do the thing without the bucket. The boss thing.
Alright. I do have a good ending for you if you fail the door thing, though.
Yeah, because I never escaped.
Coming to a
do have a thing
staircase,
for you if you
Stanley
screw this
walked
up.
upstairs to
That's
his
the reason
boss's
why I
office.
was like, I can try to do it without the bucket.
Just back and forth it.
Stepping into
Aha!
Nice, you got it.
Yeah.
Now just walk all the way back to the beginning.
I shut you out, motherfucker. Bye-bye. He really is gone for right now.
It's just sort of escape the story, really.
So how does it change with the bucket?
Can't get in there right now.
This is not how the office looked.
No, it didn't when he came through here the first time around. It's another open door.
Oh, yay, let me in. You are now leaving. The pod bay? Where the fuck am I going?
Guess we just keep going.
It said like 760, I believe, so I gotta go 3 more flights. Let's go. You know, I feel like after I'm done streaming, I feel like I might just pass out again. I can't see shit.
Just keep going forward.
What is this?
The escape pod. Duh.
Oh. I didn't get in. Fuck!
The end is never. The end is never. The end is never the end. Phone?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Okay. That's not concerning at all. Do I continue without the bucket?
We could try, because there are a few more enders you haven't got with the bucket. So we need to do without the bucket.
Is the narrator just gone?
No, it's fine. Fine.
Does he come back?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Carry on and do all the right stuff for now.
Right.
The bottom office. And then go left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting.
It's fine.
You said right!
Perhaps he wanted to stop.
I said do everything right. I didn't do everything correctly, but whatever.
You said right!
It's fine. We can salvage this just by going left at after the employee lounge.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We just go left and go past the elevator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
There you go.
Okay, I go upstairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're basically going to go all the way to the end of of this whole thing.
Oh, the escape ending?
Yeah, but we're basically going to go all the way to the escape ending, but we're going to change the end.
Office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah,
that kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
I know it isn't.
For a few moments with some calming new age music.
Oh, I forgot. This music just makes me feel more anxious. I don't know. It's not calming for me. Maybe because I'm not used to like the retro-y tone it kind of has. I'm not used to hearing that.
Yeah.
Jesus, Delta. I'm still tired.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, go to mind control place.
I thought we were going to escape.
No, not quite. We can do the escape afterwards if we want. But that's also a different ending about the bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous.
It's actually quite an interesting ending. Let's do that one next.
Screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We've already done this ending, Mel. We've already done the bottom of the TV room. And you've already heard the song, congratulations, you made it to the bottom of the TV room.
Now the monitors jumped.
Which you won't hear anywhere else in the game.
Nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Gonna do that.
Stanley's co-workers.
God damn you,
the
Delta.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
We'll just keep pressing these buttons.
Yeah, keep going.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
How many more endings is there?
There's still quite a few, yeah.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Yep.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
Just like around
all
head
of
to
it
the
monitored
end room
and
with facility
commanded
power.
from this very place.
Because this is
And
the
as
only thing you
cold
haven't done
reality
yet
of his
is press
past
on
began
instead
to
of
sink
off.
in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Turn it on.
Button.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you want? Control?
Maybe.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without DNA
Thanks! Thank you for the raid!
explode, eliminating the
Right.
entire complex. How long until detonation?
Just as well as about to get blown up.
Let's
Oh,
say,
shit.
2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story
can't
now.
sprint.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much
buttons all
better
over the
than what
place.
I had in mind. What a shame we have
Huh?
so little time left to enjoy
There's all these
it.
buttons around you.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
I don't
just
get
hate
it.
to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Purple isn't a
screen
button.
to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to start. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
No.
And believe me, I will be laughing at everything every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah. It was basically, as the narrator was saying, there was literally nothing you could do in that room. There was nothing you could press that would have saved you. The entire point was that he just wanted to make you feel powerless.
God damn it. Fucking trombone.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your
place
of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages.
After
if
it
at any
said
time
what?
you believe you are listening to a recorded
like,
message,
don't tell her that. It was just like, I can tell her that now that it's done.
And cease all flow of information from the
I wasn't going to tell her while it was happening.
Sphere. Thank you.
Right, do you want to try the escape ending without the bucket then? That's what we said we're going to do next.
Hey. Then that should be everything over here, wouldn't it? Without the bucket, at least.
There's a few other things we could do with, you know, what else could we... Yeah, there's at least one other thing I know we could do without the bucket.
My chat didn't tell me BS until I'd done it like 10 times over.
Coming to a staircase,
waste people's time like that.
Upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets.
Dark secrets, keypad, finally pushing some buttons.
Look, it's a new passageway.
Kill surprise. Thought if he gets to this point eventually. After you've done it enough. Whatever, we already know this part.
He's like, I know you're just gonna put in the code already, because you already know it, blah, blah, blah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I've met my death at least twice now.
Not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yay! Let's go in the hole.
So it is with all the double endings you get now.
As the machine whirred into motion, Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected.
Oh, you're still tired? You've done nothing but sleep all day.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
I didn't get good sleep. I was awake a lot of the night.
You were asleep for like 14 hours. How was that not good sleep?
I didn't. I woke up at like 2 in the morning.
Willingly accepted this violent end
or at midnight. I can't quite remember. Melcat mode.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led
and the narrator narrates the narrator.
Jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ow. Oh, that would hurt a lot.
For like a couple
and yet
seconds,
it would be
like
just a few
seconds.
minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every
interesting area for you, though.
has been created for you long in advance, death becomes
behind-the-scenes stuff,
making life the same.
Little map
Do you see now?
Of a bit
Do you
of
see
layout.
that Stanley was already
you
dead
read about
from the
it
moment
and...
he hit start?
Moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in good time. Button sounds.
all the credits as well.
Yeah. Does it have
right in the middle.
Damn it! It doesn't have sorry. Sorry to the guy.
Right in the middle of the impeccable Kevin Brighting as the narrator.
Hmm. Warzone, what?
And yeah, there's an end that was cut.
Why was it cut? Bit too jokey. What do you mean too jokey?
I mean, they do, justify their choice on the in the in the reading area.
Odd elevator. Oh, this way.
That's the exit, by the by. If you go down there, it's over.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I mean, I can't see for shit.
But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Shit. Well, that narrator was self-aware.
Yeah. And again, like as you said, like what was the original narrator attempted to accomplish? Like it was pointless, really.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Where the fuck am I
Stanley
going
decided
now?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What else do we have? There's one. There's one more window we can get without the bucket.
There's one more?
Yeah. We need to go the we need to go through the right door and keep going that way.
Go this way?
Yeah.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded.
Keep going straight ahead here.
Go all the way straight?
Yep, all the way. You're going to jump off the elevator this time and go back down again. But this time, when he asks you to go through the red door, you actually are going to go through the red door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So drop down onto that platform.
Yeah.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yeah.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always
forced me to take choices I don't want.
Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. But this way.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Why does this remind me of VRChat?
Right in this moment, this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
What if I leave?
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Nah.
No!
Oh.
Oh. Thank God. No. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before.
And you take full damage.
If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Wee.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for... My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
That's kind of sad.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I feel bad now. Look, I feel bad.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
He's so upset.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh. I don't want to play anymore.
You monster.
You committed to it.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it be?
Should we finish with a bucket ending then?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Any bucket ending you want. Just grab buckets and go wherever you want.
Off on another
I'm gonna see my wife.
Together.
Fair enough. Yeah, actually, let's see what... You have to go the wrong way for that.
To his chest and entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
You know, he really likes left.
I'll go there.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. A cargo lift, yeah, good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question
Love the voice he
why
gives
or
the
how
bucket.
this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here,
said the bucket.
go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yeah.
Now pick up the phone.
Now what's gonna happen? Now that I have buckets.
Who knows?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
There's the bucket.
There's bucket. Bucket!
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. Oh, I'll try anyway.
The narrator's
Stanley,
so concerned.
Can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk.
All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Hey, Star.
Hmm?
I got my own inanimate object now.
that one can go in the bucket and down a cliff.
No!
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal. It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It could be shinier.
You believe
yes,
I'm real, don't you, Sam?
On closer inspection, that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
How is it more capable?
An amount of water from one room
it's sturdier and better, and shinier.
He's getting convinced. The cult of the bucket starts now.
Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
I can go through the chair now.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. No. What's going on?
Oh my god!
Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I
don't fuck the bucket!
It would be less confusing.
Don't fuck the bucket!
Could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
We're fighting over sex with the bucket. You know, hopefully my grandma upstairs didn't hear me just yell that. Don't fuck the bucket!
Just hears you upstairs and just sort of goes, it's Mel. If anyone else, I'd be a bit concerned.
What I'm concerned about is I talked to my grandma and she said that she wants to see me play games at some point, and I was considering like showing her my Twitch, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't. He wants to see my video games, but I'm like, I don't think you want to see how I play games. Should we do another one?
One more? What should we do?
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere
I haven't tried going in and out of the door with the bucket.
To his chest.
Yeah, we can do that one. See if you can manage that one as the last ending.
So it's just going all the way to the boss, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to do it before. Now you just need to do it with the bucket.
I can probably do this again, considering I got so scared in Dead Space that one time I broke that one enemy.
To a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
I entered the door and left the door so quickly.
Can you do it though?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you did it once.
Aha! Fuck you!
Nice. Alright, well, we're at the back of the beginning, and there we got it.
I'm doing it with the bucket! Hehe. Thank you, good luck. Oh. Trust the completionist instinct. There will be a reward for finding them all.
There will be a reward for finding them all. Okay, so those are hints where the next two are. So we're both red and blue.
So both red and blue door.
A private but smelly place for an important person.
So a trash can. Because I'm trash.
Good choice, but no.
Oh.
We could try and find all the Stanley Reens next time round.
Yeah. You left. I have been told I have a unique laugh. It is stupid, but it is. So do I just... Oh, wait.
No, go through the door that's open.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this door.
You have this door now.
You're now leaving. I'm leaving with my bucket. Ha! Let's go. Just have to go up a bunch of flights of stairs. And I don't remember what is at the top of the stairs.
The escape
I have
pod.
already forgotten.
The escape pod.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna escape from the escape pod. You're leaving with the bucket.
My memory is dumb. My memory, I feel like, might be non-existent.
I mean, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot my age one time.
Only amount of time before Mel forgets her name.
Hey! I have questioned because, like, you know, my online name and my real name are different from each other. I've wondered if it would be, there would ever be a moment in my life where I would get confused by someone actually saying my real name.
I'm afraid that you can only carry one, Mel.
No.
You must save the bucket.
Shh. You'll be okay. Go on without me.
Goodbye, bucket.
You are a good bucket. But wait, what if I go in the bucket? It would still be one. No.
Still, it has to be. For the sake of the bucket.
I know you know my name. No, it's not fucking Bob, you dumb shit. Bob is Bob, but Bob isn't here. Bye, bucket.
He saved the bucket.
Now what do I do? I'm probably just stuck there now.
Well, I mean, it's a good one then. There we go.
Are we really going to end it here?
Yeah, we're going to be going basically 2 hours and we got to go through endings.
Close to 2 hours. But I feel like if I kept going, it would make the next stream kind of short, wouldn't it? Because there's not that many left.
Yeah, we're still going to find a few more Standarines and a few other things, and then...
Meeting today. Oh, that's why everyone's gone. Shit, I didn't see this shit. Hey, let's
We went to the meeting room and there was no one there.
Well, fuck them.
Yeah, who should we raid?
Hello, Norman! Aren't you on a flight right now? Why are you here?
Not hi, how are you?
Yeah. It's just why are you here? Ooh. How about beauty, a beauty banger?
You go wherever you want to, Mel.
Because they're doing a charity thing.
Yeah, we'll go for it then. Absolutely do that.
I also have birthday. My birthday's on the 30th. Thanks. Hey, we're gonna raid a beauty banger. Well, I hope you all had a good day. Hope you all have a good time. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
No.